guys, it's BB. Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful monarch butterflies. I hope that all of y'all are having a lovely day. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. If you are from any other Crafty Friends channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have y'all as a new little monarch butterfly. So just in case if y'all missed the last video where our partners did the unboxing for their journal, now I'm going to be going through the flip through of the journal that I made for my swap partner, Jovi. And this hashtag retro story journal swap is hosted by my beautiful friend Kara over at Paper Confessions. I'm still getting used to the name. She recently just changed it. And so if y'all haven't already checked out the other crafty channels, I would suggest that y'all do so. We have Kara herself, we have By Mimi with Love, me, Crinkled Path, Not Too Shabby Chic, Chasing Retro, My Paper Journey, Sagid Crafts, and The Traveling Crafter, and my partner Creating with Jovi. I'm so very excited to flip y'all through my journal, although I am very nervous because I had to swap with Jovi and she's just so amazing and super talented, but absolutely a wonderful partner. Once again, if y'all missed the unboxing for that, I will link it down below so you guys can do that and check it out for yourselves. This retro journal swap had to consist of spring love, strangers who fall in love, and they're you know, just all lovey-dovey in the air. So the challenge was to take a VHS sleeve and we are to make a journal. And it has to take place within the 1950s through the 1990s. So I thought that was so super cool. I had never done that before, so it's definitely a challenge, but I had fun. Both me and Jovi were saying how we felt like it was like a school project, except this time it was a lot of fun. It will include 20 pages, so 10 sheets folded in half. And then the story setting, we got to pick out our location of choice, whether it be Paris, a county fair, a town square, whatever. And we also had a few journaling prompts that we had to follow, which were like, we had to alter a guest check and make it very unique and kind of to help support your story. And then you can add your special flowers, stamps, tickets. And then we had to do an altered postcard and then a special little keepsake, a little handkerchief, like a necklace or a brooch, fabric, excuse me. And you have to include a secret message in the journal somewhere, a little pocket, and maybe like a floating card or a letter. And then we can also use trims, stencils, stamps of our choice. And aside from like all the required prompts, we have to write a short story, synopsis, perhaps like a little index card or stationery paper, which I did not follow that to a T. I kind of split mine in a couple of places because I feel like mine was kind of long. I couldn't shorten it. I don't know what was going on with me, but I guess I just felt super inspired. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm excited to show you guys the journal and kind of the synopsis of my journal. Well, it's not going to be my journal anymore. This is going to be for Jovi. But I had put some little beads down here with like the American flag. MJ gave these to me, sweet MJ, for my paper journey. And then I got these little beads from my beautiful friend Corn over at Cornflower Crafts. And I love how the pinks go together with this beautiful blue ribbon here. And let's go ahead and jump into the story. So I'm gonna undo this real quick. Paul is here with me, by the way, and he's a little under the weather, so if y'all hear him from time to time, that's him with his stuffy nose and all. So I did this little thing, little wax seal here with those cute little beads, and I'll attach that back on when we're done. Let me bring y'all in a little closer. Okay. So she is a little bit chunky. I couldn't resist adding more and more. I just felt so inspired. So Jovi, I'm so sorry, but I know this isn't necessarily a love story, but whenever I watched it, I thought it was. So I thought it was cute. Okay, so we're gonna start off with little Heather, sweet little Heather here, and I put her on the front. She can put this inside the journal if she would like. If not, that's okay. but I went ahead and put a couple of details here. So this is little Heather, so cute. So what I wrote about little Heather is that she was born and raised in Irvine, California. She grew up as an only child to parents Amelia and Michael, who started out as reporters and eventually transitioned out of Irvine, California, and they moved to Stockton, California, so just a couple of hours away, to pursue a job opportunity nearing the end of Heather's high school years. So if we open it up here, let me go ahead and take this and flip it over, or take it off. This kind of is to represent her childhood and then her growing up and stuff. And so here, now she's in her teenage years, and you know, she is in high school and making friends, and her best friend is Beth, which I thought was so cute. So I figured that that was like a little booklet that she could do some journaling on, and I attached that cute little bead there. So I thought this little cameo was so cute. So let's go on with our story here. Like I said, she can choose to put this inside somewhere, but I felt like it was getting really bulky. So while her parents have moved away, she then in turn has moved in with her beautiful grandmother, Allison. And so now she's living with her and they're bonding, and her grandmother is a school librarian, and she will write her parents from time to time and or call them. So I just put little happy mails here. This was created by my friend Terry over at Terry's Place, and I thought that was kind of cute that the little envelope opens. And then this is kind of to represent like her grandmother being the school's librarian. And so here is like a little flip up, and I put a couple of I put a camera here to represent like her parents and stuff, and how they go off to pursue their position as reporters. And I put a little bit of ephemera here for Jovi. And then I attached this little charm here, which my daddy made this for me. I had found a vintage ruler, and my daddy made cute little charms for me. And that's just to represent how Heather and her grandmother Allison bond together. They like to crochet together, so you can see a little crochet doily here. They love to cook together, and they love sewing. And like I said, since she writes her parents and stuff, they'll mail each other from time to time some little happy mails. And then here I put another little card saying, as a result of her parents moving, they decided it'd be best for her to stay in Irvine with her grandmother Allison to finish up her schooling. Heather and her grandmother develop a close bond with one another. One of their favorite pastimes were crocheting, sewing, and cooking together. So I thought this would be a perfect little place to put this cute little charm, which I thought was super special that my daddy made that. Told him how much I adored it. I just think it's so cute. And so here I have put a little playing card, and then here Jovi could tuck in something if she would like. A little pocket here. So that's a little tuck spot. And then here I messed up, so just ignore it. In Heather's spare time, she loves to paint, shop, and hang out with her best friend Beth. One of Heather's school electives involved her working as a library assistant alongside her grandmother, who was the school's librarian administrator. So I thought that was so super cute. So she helps out her grandma as one of her electives in school, and what a better way for them to bond. And so moving right along, I put a little scrappy tuck spot here, and we have another little journaling card here, and that's what it looks like on the back. And I put, it wasn't unusual for students to be coming in and out of the library to do their research papers, and Heather expected it to be like any other day. As she was behind the desk doing her daily tasks, she was abruptly interrupted by a group of students in the back. They were becoming progressively more rowdy. So I went ahead and I put that. And then I'm gonna skip a little bit here because I kind of was putting however it would fit because I was running out of space. But here I did a little fun cluster. And then I did this little card. I said, "How could these students possibly have very little regard to proper library etiquette?" she asked herself. Making her way to the back to confront them, she saw a group of boys laughing at one of their friends standing on a chair. His back was turned towards her as he experimented with flying airplanes. And I thought this was kind of cute because it says word studies, and they're supposed to be studying, doing their research paper. And what are they doing instead? Flying paper airplanes. So here, now we have this little note that I tucked in here. I was scared that I wouldn't be able to put this back into place, but I think it's gonna be fine. I put, "Immediately upon the boy seeing her, everyone in the group got quiet with the exception of Chairboy." Chairboy, yeah, I'm creative. Sorry, I didn't know what to call him. His friends pulled at his leather jacket, motioning for him to be quiet and to sit back down. Heather watches as the embarrassment sweeps over his face, but she couldn't help but also feel so captivated with his dashing good looks and his athletic build. So they have spotted one another and sparks are flying. They are now so infatuated with one another, and I thought it was so cute to put it like that because of the paper airplane. So once Sean sits back in his chair, he starts chatting away with his friends and telling them how beautiful he thinks that she is, and with prom just around the corner, he wants to get brave and ask her if she would like to attend the prom with him. And so he's gathering up the courage to have her accompany him, which I thought was so super cute. And so he goes ahead and writes her, but rather than sending like little kites or notes like they would do back in the day, he writes her in paper airplanes and stops at the library and drops it off with her. They don't even know each other's name yet, but he introduces himself through the letter and right away just skips to business and asks her if she can come to prom with him, which the prom theme that they're having is a night in Paris. So that is their theme. She goes home, talks to her grandmother, and tells her about how this boy that is a senior has asked her as a junior to attend the prom with him. And so here I didn't write anything on the back because I think Jovi could go ahead and I want to leave room for her to journal on the card, but I just put like save the date, and maybe she can put like the date of when maybe her and her hubby go out on a date together and where they went. I thought that would be so cute. I did like a little fake invite. And so here I attached a bow pin. I might have to take it off, and I put an S here for Sean. She finds out his name, and so she's quickly falling for him, and they're falling for each other. All right, so flipping through here, I put just like a little bit of handmade ephemera there with a fabric journaling card, and here's some more little pretty ephemera for Jovi. And then here, her and her best friend Beth and her grandmother Allison, they go in search for prom dresses since that's just around the corner, and she finds this beautiful white dress that she will be attending the prom in, and Sean goes out looking for her corsage and so they can match together, and I think that is just so cute. And here I think Jovi could put something super special in there. I didn't want to stuff it any more than I could because it's it's already so chunky. And so here's another little flip out. Jovi can attach some more cuties here if she would like. And so now that she's chose out her dress and she's ready to go to the prom with Sean, she phones her parents and lets them know that she's met somebody special, and she's really excited to accompany him to prom. And so she tells her mother what kind of dress her and her grandmother picked. She kept it real simple with a little bit of applique on her dress and white. And so here Sean gifts her with some beautiful flowers for prom night, and she absolutely adores them. So pretty. And then here, if we flip, we got today is going to be amazing, so I could just imagine little Heather journaling about her experience. And then here I attached this beautiful chain necklace. Jovi could actually use it if she wants to, so she can unattach it if she would like. And I know that this is like a leather type of material in here, but I just imagined it to be like mother of pearl. And Sean gives her a beautiful necklace as well for prom night so that she could wear it and be matching with her dress, which was perfect. He didn't even know what she would be wearing, but it just matched perfectly. It was like meant to be. So he gets on his Kawasaki Ninja motorbike and he wants to pick her up to take her to the prom, but she's like, no, I'm not getting in that. So the grandmother, because he's kind of a bad boy, you know? So the grandmother ends up driving them once he gets to the grandmother's house, and she ends up driving them to prom instead because he's not going to take his bike to take her to prom. I just thought it would be kind of funny to add that in there. I don't have any pictures of them, so I just put this little guy here because I just imagined that they did take photos together. And here's a little tuck where she can do some journaling, some more cute little ephemera back here. And then if we flip on over, I put more little journaling spaces for Jovi. So this slips out and then she can do journaling in here as well. So lots of places for her to experiment. And then here I put this fabric envelope and a cute little charm. I actually made these for her Valentine's collab, and I love this fabric. I think it's so cute, and she can put some cuties in there. And then this says love. So yeah, Sean wanted to show off and stuff, and it just didn't happen. Okay, so once he ends up graduating, because like I said, he's a senior and stuff, he ends up going to college, and he basically wants to be in the military, Air Force, and he wants to do aerial maneuvering as a jet fighter. And his father was also an airline pilot, so two different things, but he felt really inspired by what his daddy did, and so he wanted to keep it in the family with, you know, staying with planes and stuff. So I thought that was super cool. So he ends up going to his school, and they end up having a banquet, which he ends up inviting Heather to go to the banquet with him. And so here's her little invitation, and once again I left it blank because I want to leave it open for Jovi and perhaps put her dates and her times of maybe one of the dates that her and her hubby go to. All right, so they're at the banquet and they have various planes that are featured there for the air show. And so Sean will be flying his F-14 on his jet. He likes to go fast. He enjoys the thrill. He's an adrenaline junkie. And so since he loves the thrill, he decides to plan something that nobody would expect, especially not Heather. But while they are watching him, while he is performing, one of the flight control people come to tap Heather on the shoulder, and they tell her to come quick, that it is an emergency and that Sean would like to talk to her. So then she grabs the headpiece and ends up talking to Sean, and you can just hear the worry in Sean's voice, and he just tells Heather, I love you. I want to just let you know that my plane is malfunctioning. If I don't make it out of here, I just want to let you know that I love you and that I care for you so much. And she tells him, no, why are you talking like that? And she's like, no, don't tell me that. Is there a way that maybe you can, open up your parachute and fly out? And he says, it's not looking good, Heather. So she starts to worry, and she can't help but run outside, and the flight control supervisor ends up chasing after her, and he says, wait. And he tells her he wants to say something else, but by then she doesn't see him anymore. And so she's looking out in the sky and thinks the worst. And she doesn't hear him over the headpiece anymore. She then sees a small propeller airplane towing a banner, and it says, marry me. And so, of course, now she understands. Sean comes running up to her. She's, of course, crying. She's got tears in her eyes because she just went through so much emotion. And Sean says, I was just playing. I love you. I just wanted to make it special for you. But instead, of course, she had a little bit of a scare. but he ends up getting on one knee and proposes to her, and they are now engaged and they become fiancés. Was that a little bit dramatic? I'm so sorry. All right, moving right along. So anyways, yes, all dramatic and stuff, but anyways, carrying on, I put some more little journaling spots here for Jovi, and this is just a little interactive cutie here. And then here is where I put the ring that he puts on Heather's finger, and now they are fiancés, and I thought this was so cute. Sorry if that story was so traumatic. Anyways, I'm just trying to have fun with it. And then here is some more cute little ephemera for Jovi, a little journaling tag from a vintage book, and she can do some journaling on the back there. And then here I put this little cut apart printable that Rosie gave me from Rosie's Creative Wings, and then some more little ephemera here. It says just the two of us, and I thought that was so cute and special. And then here's some more ephemera. Let me go ahead and take this off. Oh, and look, I found this key in my stash and it had an S in it, and I was like, oh my god, what are the odds of that? So S for Sean, and we have this cute little flip out here, and another little journaling card. I'll put that right back. Okay, so flipping through here, I dropped the other ephemera on the other side, but I put this is our happily ever after, and then how did you and your spouse meet, which I thought was very fitting for the journal, so I went ahead and I put that there. And some more journaling spaces for her. I did these cute little stitching around these printables, again from MJ over at My Paper Journey, and they're like little quotes and stuff. And then of course, I can't forget the plane to represent Sean's dad, and then some more wonderful ephemera here for her, and it just tucks into this beautiful butterfly. Really bad, I'm not a writer, okay? And then here we have another little flip out, whatever you want to call it, some more wonderful ephemera, and this little tag goes up just like this for more journaling spaces. And so here now they're inviting everybody to their wedding because they're gonna get married. Isn't that cute? And then another little tag here that I DIY'd from an old book. I think it's from like the 1930s. And then this kind of reminded me of a postcard. I thought it was really pretty, just a little bit. And if we go back over here, here's another little flip out. Now they've gotten married. I put just married. How cute are they? And some more journaling spaces and writing spots for Jovi. And then here is another little flip up. Cute. And of course, another plane. I got this from my beautiful friend Fel over at FP Handmade, and I thought it was perfect for this journal. I had a lot of fun. I definitely did feel very challenged during the making of this, but I hope Jovi likes it. Okay, flipping through here. Here's a beautiful piece from her wedding dress, from Heather's wedding dress. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and this is also from MJ, My Paper Journey. And I wanted to leave this blank for Jovi to be able to journal. Just want to leave it up to her to fill it up. And then here's some cute little, it's an invitation, and it flips up just like this. But I didn't put anything in there. Another journaling card here that I collaged on, and I put memories, because they're making wonderful memories together that they will always cherish. And then here's some more little ephemera. I have found the one whom my soul loves, and then I did a little cluster here. I thought it was so pretty with a vellum sticker. And then if we flip through here, I did another little altered receipt with a cute little butterfly and a faux wax seal. So pretty. And then I just put dangles all throughout the journal, like little beads and stuff, because I just think they're so pretty. They add such a beautiful look. And then some more of MJ's printables as well back here. She can tear through here and then use them however she pleases. And then here is another little tuck spot. I put a little cameo here that MJ gave me as well, and I thought it would just look absolutely beautiful with the journal. And she can do some journaling there as well, and or on the back. And that is it. I think it came together nicely. I had a lot of fun. I think it's one of those journals that I just didn't want to stop working on. I just felt so super inspired. As you can see, it's absolutely chunky. But yes, if Jovi would like to keep this necklace for herself and actually use it, she can. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the journaling flip through as much as I enjoyed making it. I appreciate you guys spending time with me, and don't forget to check out the other channels. Super talented ladies. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored to have collaborated with them and to make new friends and see their work and the swaps for that. Wraps it up for me, you guys. Y'all have a lovely rest of y'all's day. Y'all please take care, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye. Wait, oh my god, I'm awful. Kara, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this, and thank you for such a beautiful partner as well. Jovi, thank you so much for being my swap partner. You're amazing. Okay, you guys, now that wraps it up for reals. Okay, bye.